4 first date tips. Hi everybody, I'm Apollonia Ponti. I'm your dating, attraction, and life coach, and I help men really get good with women and overall in their life. And in today's video, we're going to talk about that first date and how to really master that first date. And I'm going to give you 4 tips to walk away with so you can go on that first date tonight or tomorrow and ace it. All right, guys, so tip number 1 on a first date. Here's where everything gets misconstrued, and I'm going to bash this myth right now. In order to get a woman to be attracted to you, you do not have to touch her. So many people are telling men to touch a woman all the time. No, you don't touch a woman to get her attracted to you. It's about the conversations and how you make her feel that gets her attracted to you. And then if she's open to flirting and touching you, then you can go from there. I have to break that myth because there's a lot of guys talking about this in my membership program that they thought this is what it's done, or my coaching, or with my other coaches. We hear this so much. Now, you want to somewhat, if she's open to it, break the touch barrier on your first date by giving her a hug and showing her that you're comfortable in her presence and making her comfortable as well. Guys, understand that a woman is just as nervous sometimes as you on a first date. And so if I tell you that, that's going to help you calm your nerves down. Also, too, if a woman doesn't see potential with you, she typically will not go on a date with you. And so it's about what we do in the process of this first date to do so. So number 1 is I'm clearing that myth. It is not about building attraction by just touching a woman. It's about how you present yourself, your energy, and your conversations and what you say. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is the conversation metrics. You have to be able to understand, show up, be present, and listen. Active listening is key. So conversation skills are huge on dates, and getting a woman to really elevate and see you as a guy that she's attracted to. How do you give her those feelings of seduction, right? So the first step in giving her that feeling of seduction does not mean you lead into sexuality talk and seduction moves. No, you get to know her by active listening. Example, let's say that she really loves yoga or acting, for example. Well, those are your key words because she's gone on for so many times, for so many minutes about acting for 5 minutes. So obviously you know that she loves it. So share a story about you, about acting or what you think of a movie. Showcase something of value in that realm. And here's where men go wrong is they're like, well, I don't want to talk about myself. Well, it's not that you're going to talk about yourself for a long time, which you shouldn't. You want to make sure there's an equal exchange and conversation between you and her. Not that you're talking 90% of the time and she's talking only 20. You want to make sure that you showcase value within the keywords that you can pick up on with her. So if she's talking about acting or she's talking about yoga, you want to showcase value or humor. How do we do this? So let's say that she talks about yoga, and you went on a yoga retreat for a couple of days. You're going to talk about that yoga retreat and what you noticed, or humor. Listen, I did hot yoga for the first time a month ago, and I don't think I'll ever do it again because I literally was drenched in sweat that I was slipping all over the wooden floor in the yoga studio. I was the only guy. Every woman was looking at me, and man, did that really, how do you even come back from that and talk to women and calling yourself out? When a man can call himself out and have fun with it, it is confidence, guys. So I want you to share and I want you to find out more in regards to how to do this. Now, we do role play as far as mock dates in my membership program. If you're interested in group sessions and doing mock dates and getting good with conversation skills, I would really encourage you to sign up for my membership. It is a small fee every month to get weekly coaching with me and my coaches. And this is a men community of so many men, and there's so many discounts and exclusive programs in this community. I'll put it below so you can check it out. Now, third, what I want you to remember on your first dates, guys, this is critical. You don't want to over-sexualize a conversation when you're trying to flirt with her. There is stages of flirting, which is in my which we talk about in our membership program and also in our program that's coming out soon in November. Now, and depending on when you watch this, November 2021, but it's our How to Flirt program. Now, one of the things is You can't just sexualize a conversation. You have to lead up to it. So the first part is going to be by bantering with a woman. Bantering means playful, light, non-insulting fun, making up stories or making up nicknames for each other. Small bantering, which we can go into, and I have so many videos in regards to bantering, and I'll put up in the cards up here. Now, in regards to this, you don't want to over-sexualize a conversation, but here's where we go wrong in over-sexualizing is we think that if I sexualize and she's going to see me and I'm not going to be a friend, and then she's going to be seduction, she's going to be attracted to me. No, it doesn't work like that. Women want to take things to the next level because 1, they feel safe, 2, they see that you have a high IQ, and 3, you can pick up on the conversations that you're having with her, be present, and actually attract her through conversation and stand firm in who you are and own with confidence. Number 4, in regards to first date dating tips, is when you get to a moment, I'm going to give you something where the both of you are into each other, right? And let's say you're like, I really want to kiss her, but I'm not too sure how to go about it or when is a good time. Well, guess what? You can test to see if she would even kiss you. So let's say that you guys are vibing, you guys are flirting on the date. There's also been some like sexual innuendos, kind of, sort of, a little bit. And let's say that she's talking a lot. She's been going on a rant for about 5 minutes or maybe even 10 minutes or maybe even 3 minutes. It doesn't matter. And all of a sudden she's talking and you're like, I'm sorry. I wasn't even focusing on what you were saying. I literally zoned out. I was just thinking about what it would be like kissing you. So now, depending on her reaction, what does she do? If she's like, oh my God, and then you'll notice how she'll start to get closer to you. She's going to warm up to you. This is the way, guys, that you can test if a woman is really interested in kissing you on that date. But this is disclosure. You can only do this when you notice that there's been engaging flirting between each other. Try that. It works like a charm. Trust me, I'm a woman and I know. All right, guys, if you want to get better at your first dates, I have a first date playbook that I want you to download. It's right here below. Also, too, if you want that extra hand-holding coaching, a brotherhood community of so many amazing men, I want you to check out our membership. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Remember, you are always loved, and bye.